Hey girls, let's do a 2016 fall makeup tutorial, chit chat, whatever you want to call it, because I am obsessed with 2016 makeup. But lately I feel like I cannot enjoy it as much because if you go out with like a full face, sometimes people will look at you, especially if you live like in a small town and you go out with like a lot of makeup, especially if you're just going to like Walmart, Chick-fil-A, anything. People just stare at you like, why are you all dressed up, whatever. Maybe it's just in my head, I don't know. But let's do this 2016 fall inspired look. Tell me it's not giving Thanksgiving. Tell me it's not. It's giving Thanksgiving. But let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start off by clipping these bangs back. Hopefully they don't get flat. Don't mind these things, they're gonna be hanging there because I decided to cut my own bangs. I don't know if I did good or bad, but I cut my own bangs and this is what they're gonna look like now. Now I'm gonna go in with my favorite moisturizer. This is literally the best moisturizer you will ever use, especially if you have dry skin. This is for extra dry skin, which I happen to have that, especially during the fall. It gets super dry, so I love this stuff, especially around like my nose and my smile lines. I try to focus it in there. Now I'm gonna go in with my now I'm gonna go in with my favorite primer. This is the Power Grip Primer by e.l.f. I want to try the pink one. Haven't tried it yet, but I want to try it. But this one is so freaking good, and it's sticky, which like really makes me feel like my makeup is sticking on. I don't know if it's just giving me the illusion of that because it is sticky, but I swear this is so freaking good. And it's only $10. Sorry y'all, I stutter when I record myself. I don't know why whenever I record myself I get so freaking nervous. I start stuttering, so if I stutter, don't mind me. If you know me and you watch my TikToks or my YouTube videos, you know that usually I go in with just this, and this is like my foundation, but I want to be like doing like a throwback 2016 look. So I'm gonna go in with what I would use in 2016, which is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in matte. I don't normally do matte anymore, but I swear this one like reminds me of 2016, so I'm obsessed with it for like these kinds of looks. It does smell like paint, I'm not gonna lie. It stinks, but it's cheap and it's good. This used to be like my foundation back then. This one and the Born the Way. See what I'm talking about? I stutter. But the Born This Way foundation, I still love that foundation. That foundation is always gonna be good to me, but I used to use that one so much back in 2016, 2017. I'm going to be blending this out with the brush just so that it really gives me full coverage. Do y'all hear that? There's a little bead in there, just bouncing around. What do y'all think of my color matching? Pretty good, right? It looks a little dark in the bottle and like when you put it on your skin, but once you blend it out, honestly, I think I did pretty good. What do y'all think? The bottle looks a little bit darker than what it actually looks like once I blend it out. But honestly, I think I did pretty good matching this. I'm gonna put on this Hourglass concealer. It's gonna be super light, but it's the only Hourglass one that I have, and excuse me. And I'm like actually obsessed with this right now because it is just so creamy, y'all. That's literally all that I'm obsessed with, is how creamy it is. I don't know if y'all can see. Let me like get close so y'all can see how like creamy it comes on the skin. Can y'all tell? I don't know if y'all can tell on camera, but in person, this is so creamy. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It feels like soft on your face when you put it on. It just blends out like butter too, so I love this stuff. So if it's a little bit light, don't mind her. She's the only one that I have and she's a little pricey, so I'm gonna be using her. What I do with my concealer, I only like halfway blend it out, and then I put on like my bronzer and everything, and then I go in and fully blend it out, just because I feel like it gives me a lot more coverage on my concealer. And I have really bad dark circles. I've always had them. I don't know how to get rid of them. If anybody knows how to get rid of dark circles, let me know. I don't really have like eye bags, I just have dark circles, so that's all I really want to get rid of. It is my fault though. I don't really drink water and I don't sleep that much. So I guess I should try that first before I go and ask for advice on how to get rid of them, because that's gonna be my main what's the word? Advice. is to drink water and to sleep. And I don't really do none of those. I drink water, just not a lot of water. Now I'm gonna go in with this bronzer stick. I'm obsessed with this stick, y'all. Ever since I started using this, I literally don't like to use any other cream bronzer. I have so many cream bronzers, but ever since I got this one, I'm so obsessed that I just don't use my other ones anymore, because this one blends out so smoothly, y'all. It like glides on your face so smooth. You literally just tap your brush in there a little bit and it blends out. I am obsessed with her. Watch, let me blend out my nose. I'm just gonna do a few strokes and it's just gonna blend out like butter. This one's a little bit dark for me. The lighter one works better on me. This one's a light medium. I usually use a light, but whenever I went to go get it, they didn't have any more, so I got the light medium. But if you're very fair skinned like me, I recommend the light. You see, I used to always get like the darkest shade of bronzer just because I thought that it would look better or like make me more bronzy, but that is not the case. It just it just makes you look more patchy, honestly. So if you're very fair toned, I would recommend just like sticking to the light bronzers and not being how I used to be and getting like the darkest bronzers, because I swore it used to make me look like golden goddess vibes, and looking back, that was not the case. For my blush, I'm gonna go in with this Tower 28 brush. This is in the color Magic Hour. This one's kind of like a sticky blush. Watch, I don't know if you can tell, but the brush like kind of sticks on there. I love this color. This is such a pretty color of blush. Watch, you see how cute that is? It's very subtle but very cutesy. Y'all better not be judging my makeup just yet, okay? I always like apply all of my products first. I apply my foundation, I put on my primer, I put on my foundation, then I put on my concealer, my bronzer, my blush. And I don't like fully blend all of them in till I put all the products on. Then I go in with my beauty blender and I like blend everything together, so everything blends in together, not apart. I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense in my head. So that's what I do. I'm gonna start by blending out this blush with the concealer. So that's my first step. I blend the concealer into the blush. I am so obsessed with blush. I used to not wear blush. In like high school and junior high, I would not wear blush. What age were y'all when y'all started to wear makeup? Because I feel like in Hispanic household, they're like very strict with when you can wear makeup. My mom did let me start wearing like, should let me wear mascara and eyeliner in junior high. And then like the rest of my foundation, eyebrows, all of that stuff, I couldn't start wearing that until I was 15 after my quinceañera, because when you're Mexican, Hispanic, whatever, you have a quinceañera and you do like a whole mask and everything, and basically you're becoming a woman. So that's when I was like allowed to fully wear whatever makeup I wanted. And when that happened, I would go to school with so much makeup on. Like I had eyeshadow up to here. I think back about it and I get so embarrassed to know that I went to school. Even like thinking back about junior high, what I would wear to junior high, I get embarrassed because y'all, I would wear eyeliner to here and like thick to up here. And I was like, what, 12? And I thought I was so cool. Looking back at it, I was not cool. I'm getting cringe. Now I'm gonna be putting on my setting powder. So with your setting powder, what I recommend is don't like, it just broke, but don't like directly do this and then go on. Like do this, tap it on your hand first, then go on. That way it just like looks more seamless. I don't know if that makes sense, but ever since I started doing that, I feel like the pressed powder isn't so heavy and it doesn't like, because sometimes when you're like very heavy like that, it looks very white and like matte. I don't know how to describe it, and it doesn't like blend into the rest of your face, so it doesn't look that cute, if that makes any sense. So like I said, I want to be going in like full 2016 vibes, so we are going to be using bronzer. I don't really use powdered bronzer that much anymore, just because I feel like it looks very heavy, and honestly I don't really go anywhere to wear like, well, you don't really need to go anywhere to wear heavy makeup. It's just, I live in a small town, and usually here, like when you go to the grocery store, you go out to eat, honestly you just wear leggings and like a little bit of makeup. I never really see that many people with like full-on heavy makeup, so that's why I don't really wear a lot of makeup here. I feel like if I lived maybe like in a big city where like people really get ready a lot, maybe I would, but not here. Oh, and this is the Juvia's Place Bronzy in tan. Once again, I should have got the lightest one, but I went with tan. I always only use this one though, because this one really does not look good on me, but I do use this one for like eyeshadow sometimes. I use both of them for eyeshadow, but this one I use, so when I do my eyeshadow, like natural eyeshadow, what I do, I get this one and I use it for like the outer part, and then I use this one for the V, and it makes like a really pretty like bronzy look. For blush, I'm gonna use this Kylie Cosmetics blush, and this is in Baddie on the Block. That's me. I'm the baddie on the block. I'm just kidding. Cringe. Give myself cringe there, y'all. You don't have to cringe. I cringe for myself. This blush is so pretty. Watch. Let me zoom in. Am I putting too much? I don't think so. But she's so cutesy. I carved that out a little bit, and then with the remaining concealer that I have on this brush, I'm just gonna put it on my eyelids so that I can use that as a base for my eyeshadow. Okay, these two palettes right here, I feel like are the ultimate like fall palettes. They're like staples if you're trying to do like those fall looks. This is 3503 Fierce by Nature. Super cute, super cute. But this one is the real fall palette because it has all the bronze colors, bronze, I don't know. This is the 35U Gilded Desert palette, and this one is really giving fall. Tell me that don't give fall. That is fall. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is go in with Dune Buggy, and I'm just gonna get that all around my brush. Y'all hear my Crocs? Those are my Crocs. I don't know why. I guess my feet are sweating. Anyways, what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I usually would put a little bit of tape, but I don't have any and I don't feel like going to the store. So I'm just going to start right here and try to keep it very low and just like swipe outwards, not in. So like swipe this way. And just keep doing that, and we're gonna build it up to what we like it to be. I don't know if I should cut this or not, or like show y'all real time, because it's gonna be quiet if I show y'all real time how long it takes me to get it how I like it. It doesn't really take me that long, so I guess I'll just maybe leave this in here. So with this one, I just swipe. I don't blend yet. Trust and believe. Now I'm gonna go in with this brush that has literally nothing on it, and I'm gonna blend the top of that. I should have brought my little handheld mirror so that I can see, because right now I only have the camera and like a mirror that's all the way over there, so I can't see that well. So if she's not that cute, that's why. Maybe I should just go get the mirror. No, I trust myself. So I'm just gonna keep blending the tops. So now that I did the same thing to this eye over here, I'm gonna go in with the color Molten, this color right here, which is like a orangey brown red, kind of like maroon. Yeah, I guess like a light maroon, like a maroon more on the brown side, I guess. With this kind of brush, let her focus. That kind of brush, and I'm just gonna make a V right here. Build her up to what you like. Obviously, the more you add, the darker it's going to be. I hate that it keeps unfocusing. Okay, so this is what it looks like before I blend it out. So now I'm gonna go in with another brush that has absolutely nothing on it, and I'm just gonna blend out the top part of it. And then start going inwards. Yeah, don't mind my eyebrows, okay? Usually I save them for last just because my eyebrows are already like pretty thick. So I really don't have to do much to them just because they're already, if y'all can see them, they're pretty thick, so I don't really do much to them. So I leave them for the end. I cannot find my glitter glue, but if you have glitter glue, specifically the NYX glitter glue, the little silver one, that would be the time to put it right now, and you would just put it right here in your inner lid. And then what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go in with a glitter. I haven't decided which one, so let's see. I think I'm gonna do this one, the Gold Spark. Kind of like a brown gold. It's not gold, it's like more brown. Just put some on my finger. I find that it works better on your finger than with any brush. Anytime I put any kind of glitter, it looks so much better whenever I put it on my finger and directly to my eyelid than when I put it from my brush to my eyelid. I don't know why, but that's always been how it works better for me. I'm just gonna tap that in. I do go a little bit high with this, and then I blend it in to the first color that I put on my eyelid. When I get like really concentrated onto my makeup, I start whispering. So if I start whispering, don't mind me. I always tend to do that. Did I ever tell y'all that I used to do people's makeup? I did used to do people's makeup, and it was very funny. People always thought it was funny because I would do it, y'all know, like the massage beds. For some reason I would prefer to do people's makeup when they were like laying down, and I was like, my head was up here, so I was like above them, so I would basically be doing their makeup upside down. And people always thought that that was so funny when I would like tell them like lay down, because it'd be like they were getting lash extensions, but they weren't. They were just getting their makeup done. And a lot of the times people would fall asleep because it's like a massage chair, so they would be really comfortable. Sorry, I was looking at myself. And then when I would do their makeup, now I'm gonna blend out the top, but when I would do their makeup, I would put Bailey Sarian. I love her, obsessed with her. I watch her pretty much every time I do my makeup because I love her. But I would put her on until one day my mom told me like, hey, you don't think that these people feel kind of weird that they're coming to a stranger's house, a stranger's room, and you're putting on like murder shows for them? And I thought about it, and I was like, you know what, she's right, they're probably freaked out. So I stopped doing that. I also stopped doing makeup just because I would get like anxious. Like I would feel like, what if they don't like it and they're like not telling me, or like, you know, I'll just be like, what if they really didn't like it and they're just pretending that they like it? Like I would just get really anxious, so I stopped doing it. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in with this NYX, I think this is a lip liner, but it's a very pretty color lip liner that really goes with the fall look. So I'm gonna put this just right here, and then I'm gonna blend it out with a brush, because I'm not that big of a fan of like dark black eyeliner anymore, to be honest. Alright, so now I'm just gonna blend this out. This one doesn't have to be that clean because it is like just a creamy liner, so it doesn't have to be a super, you know, sharp like you would with a black liquid eyeliner. You'll see I started whispering, I'm telling y'all. And I get like super concentrated. I don't know why I do that. I start whispering. It's weird. If y'all have seen the new Love is Blind, me and my fiance were like, what is going on when the girl, I forgot her name, but when she met the guy, her fiance, and she was like whispering the whole time. We're like, why is she whispering? Like she just kept whispering to him. Like she was like, you're so handsome. And then like he would like talk normal. We're like, why does she keep whispering? That's me right now. Why do I keep whispering? I don't know. I don't know. It's just whenever I do my makeup and I'm like concentrating, I start whispering. My eyebrows, do they look too dark? Sometimes I just don't even want to fill them in, but I feel like it looks ugly if I don't fill them in. But then sometimes I fill them in and I'm like, dude, your eyebrows are already so dark. But you know what, with the eyelashes I think it'll look fine, so I'm just gonna not mess with them. So with whatever is left on this brush, I'm just gonna put it under my, what is this, my waterline. Yeah, so whatever is left on this brush, I'm just gonna put the rest under my waterline. I'm gonna put on these eyelashes off camera and I'll be right back because I don't think that y'all want to see me all up in y'all's face trying to put this eyelash on. So I'm gonna do that. I got these from Amazon for like, I think like $5 and they're super cute. So I'm gonna do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I put on my eyelashes and as y'all can tell, I ended up doing my lips off camera as well. And this is the final look. Does it not give fall, like September, October, November, Thanksgiving vibes? It does, right? And it gives 2016 vibes. So this is the final look. I hope you guys liked this video, and if y'all did, subscribe to me so I can hit 1,000 subscribers, because that would be great. I've been trying for forever. So if you like this video, subscribe to me and I'll see y'all in my next video.